Today we're going to be talking about two of my favorite things in the world, y'all. Chicken and beer. That's right. The third studio album from the Southern legend Ludacris. Chicken and beer, y'all.
Stand up! Stand up! When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
Hell yeah, hey DJ, bring that back.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
Hell yeah, hey DJ, bring that back.
Now I picked this for this week. We're early on in the series, and this is a prime example of what cover art can be. And when the artist is creative enough and entertaining enough, however you want to call it, how it can make the album experience so much better for the listener, right? Chicken and beer. Now, we all know Ludacris. Well, early on, for those of you Luda fans, Luda was very, very visual. All his videos were crazy. He was known for his videos. Like what DaBaby is doing now, people say, well, he's just like Ludacris. He reminds me of Ludacris back in the day for what he was doing, right? Very visual, where everything kind of tied together. He was known for his videos. And his album covers were always the same. We're going to be doing a lot of Ludacris covers because all his shit is dope, right? So, Chicken and Beer, his third studio album. He said he named this album because these were his two favorite things in the world. And also when he was in the studio, this had a lot to do with the creative process, which I as an artist can relate, because we definitely are drinking in that motherfucker. And there's some good eats come along. I mean, you got to be energized, right? And what better than some good fried chicken? You know, the name from Atlanta. Shouts out to Magic City. They got their wings popping. The line is way too long. I shouldn't have to wait 2 hours for a 12-piece chicken wing. But that's neither here nor there, y'all. Let's stay on track. So, as you see, we got chicken and beer. We got Luda. And it looked like he's about to dine on a fine young tenderoni. You know, he got a leg and a thigh. All right, he's shaking a little salt on that thing. Chicken and beer, that's the front cover. The back cover that I'm looking at now, another dope example, y'all. Check this out, right? Now the album is called Chicken and Beer, and it's kind of framed like it's like a restaurant, all right? The back of the cover is nutrition facts, the track listing. That's the track listing. I don't know if it's gonna show on the camera, the individual track names, but that's the track listing, y'all, right? So the whole thing with this cover art is kind of like, it's almost like a chicken brand or like a restaurant, right? So that's what that is, nutrition facts. Once again, man, come on, this is dope. This is dope, you feel me? I know we get album covers now in the digital era, but this is dope. Southern Fried intro, blow it out. Stand up! Number 3. Yeah, this is dope. All right, so come on, let's open the package. Yeah, see, once again, it's the CD art. It's a menu. What these people get? They got a 40-piece of chicken. Them niggas is hungry. And some beer. It don't say what kind of beer. I guess Luda ain't getting no sponsorship back then, so he said, look, we ain't gonna get no niggas no shine beer. It's just beer, you know. All right, and then the first, so that's the CD right there. And then you have this image of Luda passed out on a bar with a couple of chicks. I guess Luda's restaurant be popping, man. It goes down. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna get into the artwork. All right, wow. So the insides, it's like a menu for the Luda Chicken and Beer restaurant. I'm gonna do it real slow. So that's the plated chicken. These are the track listing right here. They're doing it like a menu style. which is dope. Because instead of just, listing it and lettering, They incorporated the whole thing. All right. And this is like I said, this is his third album. So Luda was kind of already like cemented in this shit, you know. And this is the Def Jam killing everything era. This is when Def Jam had Murder Inc., Rockefeller, Def Jam South, which Luda was on. Scarface was the president of Def Jam South. So yeah, Luda was in great company with this one right here. And this was a hit. Like I remember Stand Up. That was a hit record. How you ain't gonna fuck? Girl, I'm me. I'm the goddamn reason you in VIP. See, don't get me started, man. I know my Luda shit, man. Don't try me, man. So let me read this with y'all. Southern. So yeah, so this is, I guess, that's the whole setting of the cover art. It takes place at Luda's Chicken Shack, y'all. All right, I'm gonna show you the back art in a minute. Let me read this for a second. Southern Fried intro. Blow it out. Stand Up is number 3. Number 6, Hard Times with 8-Ball, MJG, and Carl Thomas. That shit was hard.
Liberated boycott. My old man was a player, ain't no hiding that. He started tooting, then he graduated to smoking crack. I never saw him, never needed to see that motherfucker. He left me and my mother stuck down here in this fucking gutter.
And then the thank yous. You know, yeah, the thank yous. The thank yous were such a big part. Because in the thank yous, it wouldn't just be like, I'm not gonna lie, some of them were just like, thank God, my family, and, you know, the label. But some of them, as you can see, Luda took all that space there and all this space here. So he thanked a lot of people. So let's just read like the first 2. First and foremost, thank God for channeling this gift through me. Amen. God is the greatest. Thank my family for being so supportive and understanding of what I do for a living. My mother, Roberta Shields. My father, Wayne Bridges. And the part of me that has changed my life, Karma Bridges. That's his daughter. Thank Christine White for speeding up my maturity process as a man and simply being the sophisticated individual that you are. Christine White. That's probably his baby mama. It sounds like some shit a nigga would say to his baby mama to keep her off his back. You feel me? Thank Shaka Zulu for being the perfect combination of a mentor and friend. You see what I'm saying? Like these thank you notes. And look how long this is. I mean, you know, besides each name, he gives like a little explanation of why he's thanking them or what they did in the process. So these thank you notes, you know, you got to know the artist a lot more. You got to know, you know, they're related, who their friends are. They used to put little jokes in there. I mean, everybody, you know. So yeah, the thank yous were a big thing. All right, now let's continue on the other side. And the other side is just like the scenery of the Chicken Shack. All right, so come on, let me put this up there for you. See, that shit was going down. It kind of looked like that play Arnell's that DJ met a Skinny Black in Hustle and Flow.
Boy, everybody got to have a dream. You hear me?
It's giving me that kind of Arnell's vibe, I ain't gonna cap. Like an old country ass Chicken Shack bar, which is exactly the vibe they were going for. So I guess they did a good job. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is more, as I said, you have poster style CD booklets, and then you have these kind, which is more creative. You know, this is very creative to me. Like I said, the menu thing, the album is called Chicken and Beer. The CD booklet is set in the Chicken Shack. He's got the track listing on the menu. He's got the pictures of what goes on in the Chicken Shack. And is that, oh, I was about to say, I thought that was Megan Good for a second. See, on the front cover that you see on the CD, you just see that. But when you spread it out, you see the girl. So he's pouring salt and pepper on her leg. I guess he's about to eat her. I ain't mad at that. Yeah. That's Ludacris. Chicken and Beer. So Luda is a Southern legend. I'm not gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. I was sleeping on Luda at first. Luda dropped when I was in like the 6th or 7th grade, I think, with that Cadillac. What is it? Cadillac chills, Cadillac grills. Check out the oil my Cadillac spills. And at that time, I was heavy on like Nas and Jay and Big and shit. And I was like, I ain't really jacking that. You know, that shit sounds stupid to me. You feel me? And I mean, admittedly, he did get better. Like, you know, admittedly. You know what I'm saying? But when I go back and listen to that first album now, it's pretty dope. But I was just like a staunch, like, you know, hip hop aristocrat back then, so to speak. Like, you know, if you weren't super lyrical,
I'm a spiritual, lyrical individual, spiritual, lyrical individual.
I wasn't really fucking with it. I was a hip hop nerd, you feel me? So, but then that second album came out with Roll Out, I got my twin glide 40 with the top. I remember I was sitting in my weed back then. We used to get our weed from my buddy Brandon. Shouts out to Brandon, wherever you are. His brother sold weed, so we would always be at his house getting high and shit. And that shit came on, and we were like, oh shit. Because even the video, like I said, his videos were always so live, you feel me? And that video was hard as fuck. Like, he had the big bobblehead before we even seen the bobblehead toys. He had a big bobblehead. And that's when I began listening to the album. He was really rapping.
Now where'd you get that platinum chain with them diamonds in it? Where'd you get that matching Benz with them windows tinted? Who them girls you be with when you be riding through? Man, I ain't got nothing to prove. I paid my dues, breaking the rules and shake fools while I'm taking the cruise. Tell me who's your man and how do you smoke so good?
And that's when I became a Luda fan. This was his third album. You know what I'm saying? So I was definitely on this when this came out. No doubt about it. I was definitely on this when this came out. I definitely had this album. This definitely got rotation. Chicken and Beer. And I've been a fan, like I said, ever since that second album. And like I said, even now when I go back and listen to that first album, I was like, nah, nigga, you was tripping. This shit kind of hard. You feel me? So, yeah. So that's that. Ludacris, Chicken and Beer. And once again, here's the CD art, which is where they write your order down on the waitress's notepad. And here's the back, the nutrition facts. The spine, Ludacris, Chicken and Beer. Like I said, this is a great example of what cover art can be, of what CD booklets can be, of why it's a shame that we no longer have them. Everything has to move forward, but that doesn't mean that we can't appreciate the things that we had in the past, y'all. Once again, this has been CD Booklet Reviews. It's your boy, Young Winner. You have any booklets you want me to review, send them down to the address in the bio below. I need y'all's help now. You feel me? You see how I'm breaking this shit down. I'm gonna give y'all the insight. So if there's anything that you want me to talk on, there's so many classics out there, y'all. I'm looking for Jay-Z the Blueprint with the blueprint paper in it. I'm looking for Doggy Style with the comic book in it. Help me find these things. Send them down to the address below so we can get this shit cracking, y'all. Alright? I love y'all. I love hip hop. I love art. I appreciate this. We got to keep this spirit alive. Ludacris, Chicken and Beer. We out.